Dato, time to answer some questions.
Okay.
Yeah, we have overwhelming response in our comment box.
Okay.
Let's pick Julie. Julie's in her mid-40s. She's single, never been married, and she said she's not super pretty, but looks decent. I don't know how decent she is. And all her friends said, yeah, you are too picky, that's why you're still single. But deep down inside, she knows she is not. And she said she tried all possible methods, but still can't find herself a boyfriend. She wonders whether she has no luck in Peach Blossom at all and destined to be alone her entire life. That's sad, right?
I think there's very few people that's destined to be alone for their entire lives. Based on my experience, and I've seen literally thousands and thousands of people.
Have you met one?
No, they think so, but it is not true. Okay, there are 7.5 billion people in this world, unless they met everyone, then, right? So it's not possible. First of all, you have not met enough people, and secondly, you don't understand your chart. When I say don't understand your chart, means you don't understand yourself. Now, you could understand yourself without knowing the chart, of course. Through all your life experience and whatever self-motivation talk you do, you probably could do that, but with the chart, it's always easier. If you understand your strengths, and you could display more of your qualities. Someone in this world will like those qualities. The problem is if you keep all these positive qualities of yours, Julie, hidden, or you don't know what these qualities are in the first place, then you have nothing attractive for people. You think of it like as this way, right? Why would someone want to know you? Because you're interesting. Because you send out positive vibration. I go out with you, I'm happy, I learn new things, for example, or I could do things together. It's a beautiful journey to be with you, right? You're a warm human being. But if you don't have that, or you do have that, but you don't know, you keep that close, so there's nothing attractive about you, right? So you gotta look into yourself and find the real you and make that better. That's what you need to do. Then Peach Blossom will come, because every other couple of years, a minor type of Peach Blossom or a major Peach Blossom will happen for any animal sign. I'm sure you have more than one animal sign in your Bazi chart. So those times will come. But are you ready for those times? That is the question you need to ask yourself.
But first, you need to download your chart and understand who you are. What are your strengths and weaknesses, right?
Correct.
Okay, I've heard people saying, hey, it's like this, Dato, you know, when one is good at something, you're destined to lose something. For example, you're very good in career for a lady. It's okay when you don't have a partner because it's meant to be like that. Is that true?
It's not entirely true. It's just that time, right? So if you put a lot of time into your career, obviously you have a slightly lesser time to put on your personal life. It's just about time management. But if you could manage your time and you're wise enough to balance this, like you already achieved something in your career and then now you focus on building your relationship, you can find it too. The most important thing is what do you really want at that period of time. While your destiny chart has the luck cycle that presents the opportunities, but when opportunity comes and you're not prepared to take advantage of those opportunities, then you have to wait for the next cycle. That's why you see this lopsidedness in someone's chart, but actually it's not true. You will always get to go through all the 12 animal signs, you know, at least 12 years once. So how can you say there's no opportunity?
All right, okay, the second question, let's pick Ben. Ben said he is skeptical when it comes to giving his bazi to others. His question is, what if that person has bad thoughts about me? By knowing my bazi, can he or she do something to harm me?
I think he's talking about the Da Xiu Yan, you know? You know what's the Da Xiu Yan?
Hey, no, actually, I've known people who are really skeptical about, you know, giving a bazi. They said, you want my bazi? Are you gonna keep it? I'm like, keep it for what?
I think this is the wrong thought, right? Because I think probably they mix up with some of the old practice where they put your date of birth onto a human figurine and then they use
some curves and stuff, right?
They put some that cat. What do you call cat in English?
Keck.
The keck, and then start whacking it, you know. But this is all nonsense, yeah? No one can do something like this to just a random date of birth.
But there are people who really do mind sharing his bazi with others. You know why? I don't want you to read me because it's, like you said, it's a piece of information, right? So if I give you my bazi, you plot the chart, and basically you know everything about me if you know how to read the chart.
Well, you know a lot about that person, as in how to better deal with that person. And by the way, if you live in Malaysia, your date of birth is in the IC.
You can't run away.
Yep.